2-minute rounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, please give it up for Tommy Duffy! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, please give it up for Dan Blundell! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the next bout of this evening. Tommy Duffy is taking on... Who's he taking on, Reese?
He's going to be taking on Dan Blundell, scheduled for 3-2s.
3 2-minute rounds. So now for the final instructions. We have to switch to MC duties shortly. Seconds are out for round 1.
Fight underway then.
There we go. Blundell versus Duffy. Duffy wrestled to the canvas early, and our referee's just going to call shots as we see him. Ooh, good left up there from Blundell. Arm shots though, not really using the hips and bringing the legs together on the back foot. And Tommy Duffy, who used to go by the alias of Landers Duffy. Tommy Landers Duffy before this one. Got rid of Landers now, he's going to the single name. I spot these because I do commentate on all Valhalla shows. What an absolute pleasure it is as Landers Duffy looks to get his jab going. Blundell just landing the uppercut and the short arm shots on the inside. Ooh, and he catches him with a check hook. Duffy catches him with the left hook. He's got to take them hands back. And looking for it again, Duffy.
Yeah, brilliant shot there from Tommy Duffy. He picked his moment and he landed with pinpoint accuracy.
And just going back to that point of when someone just doesn't look down the shot, especially the jab, didn't look down it, and the gap was there, the shot, the target was there, and Duffy just caught him with the left hook over the top. Very, very tidy. And it's been a tidy round from Duffy, I think. He's picked his shots well.
Yeah, I think he hasn't been too scrappy when it's come to the up-close stuff. He's constantly trying to swing, constantly trying to land. He's never looking for the clinch, really, as he's almost swung off the ropes there.
Yeah, Blundell's got into a bit of a wrestling match at times in this first round. And he's just looking for that lead up just a little bit too much, Duffy. He's caught Blundell with it once. He's caught him with it once and he's looking to just do it every time now, every time they engage. Back into round number 1, and I think Duffy landing the sharpish shots.
Yeah, close round overall, but that big shot from Duffy earlier on that caught Blundell, it was nothing but accurate, to say the least. That gives Tommy Duffy the round for me.
Yeah, without a doubt, I've got Duffy taking that one too.
But there's 3 rounds in this fight, not 1. So we'll see what Dan Blundell can do for the rest of the fight and if he can turn this one around.
There we go. Our referee just let us know he actually struggling to see because of the lighting. Very bright, but once again the best media kind of setup being brought to you by UKSS Live. Absolutely brilliant. Second out, round 2.
A little bit of promotion getting away there.
Yeah, a little bit of promotion. My MC duties there. Busy on commentary.
Double duty Don, they call you.
Yeah, we got, yeah, we do, yeah. I've got other nicknames, none that I can share. On a live feed. But anyway, here we go. Blundell versus Duffy. And Duffy's going to try and buzz Blundell, no doubt, in the second round, like he did in the first. And he's giving a very nervous energy type of fighter, is Blundell. Just like
really tussly. Whenever Blundell gets up close, it seems like he wants to tussle. He wants to put him against the ropes. If he's going to swing him around, he will.
Yeah, he's just banging the body as Blundell in close. And Duffy's just a really, really tough man to like, tie down. He slips, he slides, he moves, he makes sure he's very, very, very evasive on the outside. And then he comes up with the big hooks, and if Blundell's defence isn't there, he'll catch him again, without a doubt. So he needs to just tighten it up, Blundell.
When he's on his game, he's what some people can call a complete fighter. He's Duffy. His defensive work and his offensive work put together creates a very, very tough fighter to beat.
Yeah, completely. And Blundell's punch output definitely increased in this second round. He's taking that backhand to his chin, back to his chin, which is just kind of ruling out those big looping hooks, which Duffy does throw on the regular.
A bit more fluidity in the body.
The gum shield's out. We've got a gum shield out. We've got a gum shield out there from Duffy, who just wanted to carry on. Do you know the cost of dental bills, Reese?
They're not cheap.
Get that back in. Yeah, if we just time. I'll take it as good as you. Like I said, we've got another 8 bouts after this to come. Showpiece bouts coming your way. We've got a Peter Cowlishaw. He's fighting next. Also, I think Pete the Dorman. He's known as Dal Johnson, who's well known on these shows. Very, very exciting fighter. Nathigson versus Pete Newbury. Again, we're seeing that one. Absolute brilliant bout. That is Az Egan, well known. He's going to be fighting for the vacant Valhalla title. Daz Simpson, Will Cairns. That's a blockbuster. 5-2s. That one's scheduled for Coleman Nicholas, Harry Roach, belter fight, and then Reese here, the heavyweight, is taking on Andy Rowe for the main event. What a card!
Yeah, the Reese here, watched him in the last that I was commentating on, and he's an absolute unit. Some would say Reese here.
Yeah, he likes to slip slide, very unorthodox.
He makes it difficult for his opponent, to say the least.
Seconds are out for round 3.
So the third round underway. Second one was difficult to call, I think. Blundell came out a lot better in that second round than he did in the first.
He's timed up the defence. I've still got Duffy winning it, to be honest with you. I've just got him kind of just outscoring Blundell. The cleverer work, the more evasive work, the showpiece shots are all coming from Duffy. Although Blundell's throwing, punches in bunches at times, I just think the gaps are there in the defence. But we'll see. It comes down to our judges.
It's one of those fights where you look at the highlights after, and all of them would be from Tommy Duffy and everything that he's done.
And he just drops down to the canvas there, just a slip. Our referee. Second time he's been down to the canvas in this one, but not for a legitimate knockdown. Just always being either thrown or slipping.
Yeah, Blundell just drawing him in close, trying to get the more accurate shots in, while both fighters are up close and tight to each other.
The approach here from Duffy just shows you that he's the confident fighter. He thinks he's winning. He's on his bike. He doesn't want to engage too much because he thinks he's won the first 2 rounds, which I think he has too. But you just see him going for a walk at times there. And the gun shield's out again. And is the referee going to be just telling him about this one? Second time it's come out. Blundell doesn't look too impressed.
There's a bit of the gum shield out just as Blundell started to apply some pressure there.
Yeah, there we go. And we're back underway.
But we'll see if that halts Blundell's momentum or maybe that's giving him enough time to think about what to do next.
Looking to finish strong now. There's a big backhand going over the top from Blundell there. Duffy just got to tidy up the defensive work. Got caught a bit too much. I mean, the third round looking to be a Blundell round for me so far. He's just up the punch, and there you just see him just doing something a little bit different now. Right up, just coming over the top, just catching Duffy on the chin.
Yeah, final 10 of the fight now, and this has been much more impressive this round from Dan Blundell. I think he takes that round for me, and that makes it an interesting one for the judges.
I've got it 2-1 to Duffy, but over to our MC with our judges' final decision. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before I give the official decision, can we get a round of applause for both boxers in the ring? But we do have a winner by split decision in the blue corner, Dan Blundell.
So Dan Blundell takes it then.